It's just a black screen.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, sorry, it just took a second, I think. So today we're gonna be going over Core Social, and the first thing you need to do is have your Facebook page be a business page. So if you don't have your Facebook profile page set up as a business page, that's something that you need to consider doing. And we're not sure, maybe it does allow personal pages, but we know for sure it'll allow a business page. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll log on to your Mac Center and then you'll go to KV Core, to the KV Core tile, and you open up your KV Core app. And so what I'm doing, the first part of this presentation is showing you how to link your Facebook business page to the KV Core app and how to get those connected, so that then Carrie will show you how to do the fun part. Okay, so once you're
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like if we have any questions like after this, can I call you?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely, yes. And we actually have an article to share with you as well. I'm sure Carrie will drop it in the chat in a bit. So the first thing you're going to do here, once you're on your KV Core profile, make sure that it's your name up here on the top right. You're going to go to marketing, and you're going to scroll click down. It says new Core Social, and you're going to open that tab. Once you get here to the new course, to the Core Social section, it's kind of it. You're going to click up here. I'm sorry, because let me just minimize this. There you go. You're going to click up here where it says manage posting preferences on your settings and preferences. You're going to click that gear link right there. And here it's going to open up a tab for your settings. And you're going to see under social media connections, this is the section we'll be working with today. We want to make sure that your Facebook, for sure, at least your Facebook, possibly others, you can do those later, but we want to make sure that your Facebook is connected to KV Core. So you're going to click edit, because yours won't have that little green check if you haven't done that yet. So you're going to click edit, and then here you're going to toggle on. So yours will look like this. You're going to toggle on the Facebook allow posting link. You're going to take seconds to connect your Facebook to your KV Core profile. Once you do that, you're done. You can close this out, but you might need to refresh. So you're going to have to refresh your KV Core to make sure that that link took place. And I'm going to show you again how I got there. So from here, you're going to go to marketing. You're going to go to new social, Core Social. Then up here, manage posting preferences. And under social media connections in the settings tab, you should see the little green check check mark that means that your Facebook and your KV Core are now linked. So all you have to do, if at any time you need to go back in and disable that option, disable that feature, you just, again, you click edit and you just toggle this off, and it'll say, you know, it will not allow posting. But right now we have allow posting on. That's all you need to do. It takes seconds so that you can do the fun stuff, which is what Carrie's going to take over and do next. And if you
Melissa,
need any, yes.
this is Nina. Sorry, let me interject. So their Facebook profile needs to be connected on their profile just to be able to switch it on, right?
Yes, ma'am. And it needs to be, from the work that I've done, it does need to be a Facebook business page. The article that I read also says that it's should be a Facebook business page. I haven't tried a personal page to see if it works as well. But hopefully most of you have that Facebook business page set up, and this should be no problem for you. And if we get, as soon as I confirm the personal page, I'll let y'all know. Or if you have it and you want to check it out and it doesn't let you, then let us know in the chat. But we are working right now with a Facebook business page. And so then once again, you come here to the settings, you click edit, you toggle it on. And
Hey,
then
Melissa, are you there? Sorry.
It's okay.
I was gonna ask, so I went through earlier and I was actually looking through this and I saw this and I decided to go ahead and do it myself. Before this class, I didn't even realize we were gonna go over this. And I did try to connect my Facebook page, my business page. It would not allow me. It wanted only my regular Facebook page. So I don't know. So maybe it's different. I don't know.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to
So
research it a little more
just curious.
because I
Okay.
haven't tried. Our Facebook page for the office is
Uh-huh.
set up as a business page, and that did allow me to, as you can see right here.
It did
it's
connect.
connected.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
All right.
that-
Thanks.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for
Mhm.
letting us know. And this is just the basic, like if you can do that, you saw it literally took seconds. If you can do that, you're about to be mind blown with what Carrie's about to show you. So stick around and pay attention. Thanks.
So keep in mind that you're toggling this Facebook page on, but it's going to expire. Usually it expires anywhere from a month to 2 months, and it's just a security reason. You just have to go back on and toggle it on. So if you see that your profile is not auto posting, like I'm going to go through, then that could be the reason why, just to give you a heads up. And it does say here, I'm going to get Melissa to stop. Melissa, can you stop sharing? Okay, perfect. I'm going to share my screen so y'all can see me.
Carrie, while you're doing that, and I joined a couple minutes late. I don't know if you guys mentioned this already or not, but if your RE/MAX International annual dues are past due after a certain amount of time, you will lose access to KV Core. And so a couple of you may have asked, why you don't have access to that. And it's, make sure that you're up to date with your annual dues or you won't be able to log in.
So yes, that's important. So, and then I don't know if we went over this, but to connect to your Facebook, you have to do it inside Max Center, right? So you go to Max Center and you're updating your profile over there. Whenever you're updating your profile over there, it should automatically or not connect, but it should automatically update onto your profile on KV Core. Just a heads up. If you have problems with that, call me. I'm happy to walk through with how to do that. But I'm going to go back to Core Social where Melissa was. So we're in our dashboard right now, right? Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to go back to Core Social and it's under marketing. Again, if you're seeing it like this, right, where you're just seeing the icons and you need the verbiage, just click these little hamburger sign or whatever people are calling it these days. And then you're going to go under marketing and new Core Social, okay? And then this is what pops up. So what I'm going to go over is automated posting, just because you guys are super busy. I get that, right? But you also don't really want to have to weed through and find good content to post. And the less that you have to think about it, the better, right? Sometimes with these things. So we're going to go over 2 different things that you can auto post. And I have to give props to our agent, Michelle Berry, over here in Corpus Christi. She's the one that told me about this. So don't think I'm a genius, because I'm not. But so we're going to go over articles first, right? So I don't know if you guys see this up here where it says setting and preferences. We're just going to click on that. And this is where Melissa was toggling on to begin with, right? So I'm going to toggle this on right now. I'm an admin for the Portland page. So we're just going to pull it over and see it says connected expires on the 23rd. Just keep in mind of that. I would probably set something on your calendar just to go back and reconnect it. Again, it's just for security reasons for Facebook. I'm not really sure if LinkedIn does that as well, but Facebook definitely does. So you'll have to go back and reconnect it, okay? So we're going to save. And then on here, it says articles, right? So the good thing about this is you just click it and you toggle on not allowing content to allowing content, right? So this means it's going to post on my RE/MAX Elite Portland page. And then if you have a LinkedIn connected, if you have a Twitter connected, you can toggle those in as well. I don't have those connected right now, so bad example on my part, right? But you can, if you are connected, you just toggle it on. So for this automated posting for articles, right, we're going to select up to 4 days. So you can only select 4, right? So if you're looking to do automated posting for articles, right, you can do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever you're choosing, right? If you want to if you don't want to, or if you want to deselect it, I guess, you just click on it, right? So if it's blue, it's selected. If it's not blue, then you haven't selected it. So I'm just going to click on Friday. And then content categories for articles. You have to select 8 categories at least, okay? So I just kind of clicked through and selected some articles that we think people might be interested in seeing. And I'm just going to save settings, and I will show y'all this, like what it's going to come over as in just a second. So save settings. You can do the same thing for holidays, right? So if you just want to not think about having to post every single time for Mother's Day, Father's Day, New Year's Day, all of these, then you can choose to have them connected. However, just remember that these are kind of like, so all of these articles like are articles that KV Core people that work at KV Core, right, have found on the internet, right? So it's not super customizable for you is what I'm trying to say. So I would just keep that in mind whenever you're toggling that on. Save settings. And then I'm going to exit out of this screen. And then I'm going to refresh my page so I can show y'all the calendar. If y'all have questions, please tell me, right? So sorry. So we can see what's going to be posted too. Like if you look at the calendar, I did select on Fridays, we were going to post an article, right? So see where it says right here, there's a 1. You can click on it and you can see what's going to be posted, right? If you're like, you know what, I don't want to post this, you can swap the article. So you can go through and see something else that you want to find. If you're not seeing anything in these 3, you just shuffle articles, right? So it looks like it's going to post something about architecture because that's what I chose, right? So just keep shuffling through until you find something that you're interested in or you think other people are going to be interested in, really. You can see the full article here, right? Well, maybe not right now. Sometimes Zoom like eats up my bandwidth. So hold on, sorry, I'm trying to move this little, there we go. All right, so it's not going to load right now because it's going to take forever. But so you can see like what you're posting before you post it, right? I think that it does it does show you for the week. It's not going to show you for the whole month. So maybe make a note of every Monday to go in and see what articles are going to be posted. If you don't like it, then you can change it out or you can just deactivate it, right? So if you're like, I don't want to post this at all today, just deactivate it and it shouldn't post on your Facebook page. So it's going to be the same thing with holidays. Bad example for, actually, hold on, let me see. Let me choose Halloween so we can see it, okay?
And just while Carrie's doing that, I just want to remind you that you'll only see them 1 week at a time. So like I set ours up for every Thursday. So I was like, hey, why isn't that little gray bar on every single Thursday? It will only allow you to see 1 week at a time, the current week, just an FYI.
Right, and that's just for the articles, but you can see like the holidays, the orange, right? So you just click on this and it's not going to show me, but it will show me that it's going to post something for Halloween. I think the week of it should show you, but I'm just having problems clicking it right now. But that's the articles and the holidays. And then I was going to show you guys the in-market listings. So if you click this up here, it's underneath settings and preferences. It's this button, in-market listings. You're just going to select this, right? Same thing. So we're just going to toggle this allowing content over. just so it can post to your social, right? And then we're going to add a new market. So we're going to name this, and just keep in mind, actually, you know what, before I go forward with this, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you how to do it. So like I said, Michelle Berry over here is the one that told me about this. So I bugged her and I asked her permission just to make sure like she doesn't mind me showing her Facebook on this Zoom, right? But this is a great example of what it can do. So Michelle Berry, this is an automated posting. And I know this because I asked her, right? But she does reduced home Wednesdays. So every Wednesday, something gets posted to her Facebook business profile that's a reduced, like it got reduced recently, right?
That's
All
cool.
of this, yeah, it's super cool. And all of this verbiage right here where it says it's a buyer's market, see our latest price reduction, da 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 da. That's all AI. So basically, like you don't have to say anything. The only thing that's going to pull over onto your social that you have to input, where I will be showing you, it's this reduced homes Wednesday, right? And that's what she named her the name of her market. Okay. So all of this information, her name, her license number with Remax Elite, her phone number, it pulls over automatically. So that's really cool. And it's kind of like a set it and forget it kind of thing. So that's even better, right? So basically there's 3 different options that you can choose whenever it comes to these auto postings. So name, again, it will pull over. So don't name it something that you don't want shown, right? So if you did like open house Saturday, something like that, right? So you're going to post every, I mean, if you're naming it open house Saturday, I'd probably post it on Saturday, right? Search criteria, you can type it in. You can type in a zip code, you can type in an area, or if you wanted to, you can draw it on the map, right? So I know this looks crazy, but it's because I'm an admin for all of the offices. So it's going down to Mission right now. But if I'm doing it in Corpus Christi, where I'm officed out of, right? Keep in mind, whenever you're drawing the area, where you start is where you have to end. So I have to end right here, okay? So we're going to apply the selection. Property type, you can choose that single family. You can choose whatever you want, right? Just keep in mind, like it's feeding from the MLS. So the more vague it is, probably the more information it'll pull over is what I'm trying to say. So all of this, and then you just save it, right? Once you save it, it's automatically going to post. And then, oh, you do have to choose listing status too. So if you wanted to do open houses, you can choose open houses. If you wanted to do a Monday price reduced post, you can pick that. Or if you wanted to do just listed, that is an option too. So that's all I wanted to go over. Do you guys have any questions? I know I went through that pretty fast.
Harry, I have a question.
Oh, sorry.
So when you were giving the example of the open house, since the open house is just that 1 week, are you able just to post just for that 1 week, or will it populate every week, every Saturday?
It's going to be different every Saturday. So if you just do, let me get there really quick. So if you're doing open houses, right? So actually, you know what? Let me show Michelle Berry. I don't know if she's on here or not, but hopefully she doesn't mind me reading through her Facebook. So she posted that she didn't post this, but she had this auto posted today, right? But then if I scroll down a little bit, then she has a new listing Monday. All of these are different every week. So if it's in the MLS that it's going to be an open house this weekend, then it should auto post, like this will be different. See, here's her Corpus Christi open house, and she posted this 5 days ago, right? So if I scroll through for her, like this is another like reduced homes Wednesday. It's a different house than what was just posted today, right? And it all connects to the MLS. So if it's in the MLS as an open house, okay, bad example. They probably had 2 open houses. Sorry.
Yeah, it sometimes does repeat itself. I think if it's the only house in our brokerage or in that area doing an open house, it may, and they're doing another one another weekend. I think it just pulls on what's available.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
you're right.
that big listing that got reduced, it may have been another one last week, but it may be the only house that reduced in the section in the area that I looked at through the listings through our brokerage, of course.
Right, right. And so on the September 6th, it was a different open house just because, and it pulls from the MLS, like I was saying. So you don't really have a choice of what's being posted because it's an auto posted, but at least it's something to get out there. Does that make sense? Does that answer your question, Michelle?
Oh yeah, I didn't have a question. I was just trying to help.
Oh, I meant Sanchez.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm
Okay,
sure.
sorry.
Carrie,
So if there's, say, 3 or 4 different open houses in an area that you selected, will it do 3 or 4 different posts?
It'll only post once.
So it'll just pick a random house in that area with it. Okay.
From what I understand, right,
Okay.
then it'll only post once and it's just a random post that it'll do.
And it looks like, Carrie, that the open houses that Michelle's could be zip code based. Well, no, because this one's not on the island, but it looks like just our listings, because everyone that you pulled up are Remax Elite listings. So I don't know.
You're right. So it is just our listings. So all of these that are pulling over automated, it's always going to be the brokerage's listings.
Carrie, from this platform, can you use custom designs from the design center to play around with the content calendar? Sort of, can you create some designs, or do you know if it has that feature?
You know, I don't know, but I can find out for you
Okay.
and get back to you. I'm not really sure at the moment, but
It has that capacity.
yeah, but honestly, like KB, if you guys ever have questions and I can't answer them, Melissa can't answer them, Matt can't answer them, right? There is I don't know if you guys can see it. I was actually just talking to them today. So if you look at your KV Core, no matter where you are in this, right? No matter if you're at the dashboard, playbooks, anywhere, there's always going to be this little chat bubble at the bottom right-hand screen. So if I can't answer you, then these are actually people that work with Remax KV Core and they can help you. They probably know a lot more than I do, to be honest with you, but I know sometimes it's better just to have a point of contact.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. Do y'all have any other questions?
Yeah,
I think
you can
Deanna had a
actually-
question. I'm sorry.
Yes, I was gonna say I was actually doing it while you guys were explaining everything, and it didn't let me do the personal. It had to be the business page. So I like that. Thank you guys so much, Carrie and Melissa. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think don't quote me on this, right? But I think it does have to be the business page, and we can get into this in a different time, but there is a way to link it to where you have it's like a contact me widget, right? For your Facebook business page. And I think that that's why they're trying to implement your Facebook business page, because they can't do that with a personal.
What
Does
I
that make
did was because it wasn't allowing me, right? And I didn't know how to like copy, like there's like I guess a way to copy the link to paste it, right? So what I did is I logged into my Facebook account, my business one, and it automatically did it itself. Like when I connected it, it automatically asked me, do you want to connect to your business page? And I put yes, and it did it automatically.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So Carrie, I just wanted to answer what Norma said. There is a way to do personalized on stuff, but it won't allow you to schedule it for auto posting. You would have to just post on your own. But yeah, you can definitely customize it, and it'll come with your, your picture, everything.
But you
So
could schedule
go
it
ahead.
out on Facebook, right? Not necessarily through KV Core, but you could schedule it out on Facebook.
Oh, correct. Yes. Yeah. So you can actually just create it there and schedule it through Facebook. Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
And it's
Thank you.
through Design Center, which is
Carrie, Melissa Allner has a question about how to get to Core Social. Can you go back on that?
Yeah,
Yes.
so I'm
It's
in,
not- I was sorry, I was typing it on but I was looking for the little caret. But you're gonna go to marketing and then you're gonna click new core social. Sorry.
so,
Carrie's screen is up, so you want to do that?
so this, my dashboard is gonna look a little bit different than yours realistically, right? But this is just the dashboard right here. So you can just click these 3 lines up here to see all the verbiage if you need to. So click that and it's just under marketing right here and new core social right here. And it should pull over for you.
Yep, got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I think initially, these kind of tech days that we're having, you know, it's a perfect opportunity to set it up, make yourself a note to check in a few days to see if it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And then if it's not doing that, maybe reach out to either Melissa or Carrie, or like Carrie said, do the chat bubble. Because things are glitchy and it could just be the way you've set something up, or you know, you're logged into your personal Facebook and it's looking for your business. Like, it just really depends. So I would just encourage everybody, try it. If you get to a wall, you can't go past the wall, then reach out to somebody for help.
And I'm not going to promise to know the answers because I probably don't, but I will find out and get back to you.
Anybody else? NH, you have anything? Oh, Mac, do you mind showing? Maybe you can share your screen. Is Mac still here?
Yes. Here, let me stop.
Yes.
Do you mind just sharing your screen quickly to show them where the recordings are? And I guess it takes a little bit of time before they pop up, but a couple of people have asked.
Sure. We could do
Thank
that.
you. Look at all the gazillion of people on class today. I'm so excited, y'all.
So once again, the recordings are right here underneath where it says Company Cloud. So when you log in, you have your dashboard. That's the upper left-hand corner, that little puzzle looking piece there. And then on the right-hand side where it says download mobile app, you can click on the Company Cloud. That's where all the recordings are that we have so far.
Thank you, Mac.
No problem.
Is there a topic that you guys maybe want Melissa and Carrie to maybe consider? Like somebody said something about Design Center. Any other topics that you guys can think about? Or something you're using that you think everyone?
I think the Design Center would be great.
So maybe that's something to add, ladies.
Yes, for sure. Well, that was all that we had. If y'all want these step by step, like in writing, we can definitely create a little graphic or something to share with everyone.
Last time I did like a Google Slides, I haven't had time to do that, to be completely honest with you. But if you want something to go through step by step, just let me know and I will get it to you. Just I'm gonna drop my email in the chat and y'all can email me or call me at the office, whatever works.
I was already gonna call you, Miss Carrie.
Oh,
It just takes a few minutes and it goes a long way. I think your social media presence, it's a really good tool to use.
Right. Well, just being able to set it and forget it. And I know that we have other agents that they pay, I can't remember, they pay a service to do it, right? So the fact that it's included in what Remax has to offer is cool. Would it be
So
possible in the future to connect Instagram and TikTok? That's what Duncan's asked.
I don't know, right? The best thing that you can do is send in a ticket to support asking what the status is of that. There's no way for me to know that until they roll it out, right? But the more they hear that, the more likely they will be doing it.
I will say that I did like an auto post on what Mac on I can't remember what it was on that I did. I tried it last night, but I did an auto post, and because I have my social media, my Facebook connected to where anything that I post on Facebook goes directly to Instagram, and that worked. So I posted it to my Facebook, and because it's automatically linked to my Instagram, it did automatically go over there.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
And then, guys, I think the other aspect of this is that we're constantly posting. I believe, Carrie, if I'm not mistaken, there's a place to go look at the metrics, right? And that's really what this is all about. Let's see when people are looking at your stuff, like so the metrics and how the algorithm's working. All of that is really what's key. So make yourself like a note on your calendar Friday mornings to check and see, hey, if I do it on Wednesday, I get this many views. If I do it Thursday at 3 o'clock or Thursday, I get this many. That was on the main Core Social page, right, Carrie? Thought I
Yes,
saw a little
so
graphic.
I'm glad that you brought this up. So there are analytics available right now, but I will say that the only platform they're available for at this moment, right, is Facebook. So if you're posting on your LinkedIn and Twitter, you can't view those analytics right now. Again, I don't know what they're going to roll out in the future, but I was reading something about it this morning that it was just available for Facebook, just for the analytics. Oh,
Thank you. There's a couple of, were you gonna comment on the chat, Carrie?
no, I was reading Alex's comment. I
Yeah.
saw Nina was reading it, but she is on mute and I can hear her in our office.
Yeah.
Alex, what are you saying in the chat? Sorry.
What's happening? But yeah, Alex said once you have it set up, you'll get assets automatically created for you when you're intro listing on the MLS. Thank you, Alex. That's awesome.
Yeah, so by assets, I mean like you'll get flyers that Design Center automatically creates for you that will say just listed. And you'll actually receive it as a text message. And so you could upload it to Instagram, to anywhere, super easy. So it just
Perfect.
automatically creates it for you.
Yes, and to answer Duncan's question, not sure exactly about that, Duncan, but we can definitely reach out and find out if they have a date for a rollout for an Instagram and TikTok link.
Okay.
Yeah, any
Anybody
other
else?
questions?
Thank you very much.
And
Well, I
H, do
guess
you have a reminder about the mentor class next week? Date, time? I don't think it had a
Yeah.
time, if I don't recall.
I'm gonna send out an email. I was waiting until we had our admin call at 3:30 to confirm a few things, but I'll send out an email with some details about next week's class. It's on the 9th at 9 a.m. For those of you that were at the retreat, you guys heard about our mentor program. And so everybody that is interested in being a mentor, that's the class where that's going to be introduced to mentors, and then there will be a follow-up class for mentees. But I've got an email that I'm working on that sort of introduces the program in its entirety, but it might go out this afternoon after our admin meeting or sometime tomorrow. So just look out for that.
Okay, well, you have another 25 minutes left, so everyone has homework. Make sure you have a Facebook business page, and then go ahead and follow the steps to get it linked up to your KV Core social.